Anthill. Coach Chris here with Dylan.
What's up? What's up?
Dylan's going to hold it down for us for just a little bit in here. And we are going to get our, not controller, our podcast set up.
I think we have to go into the private match.
I guess we got to be in a private match first, yeah. So we'll just try to join their setting. It's none of us could get in, so they're remaking. But while they do that, I gotta get in the game first. That's probably why it wasn't working. So, because I do think you can do it here, but I guess I'm wrong.
We have to do it through the private match right here.
Go into a private match. We'll jump in there. And just checking our podcast setup. I know we need to change the teams.
Yeah, because tonight we'll be playing against St. Clair, the St. Clair Saints.
Absolutely.
Who I believe we played them in the championship last semester for
We
Vanguard.
did. So the rematch on the
First game for NJ. Yeah,
Yep.
a lot of tension, a lot of high stakes for our first match that we're going to have for the season. So this will be pretty much a tee-up of how hopefully the rest of the season will go, because St. Clair is probably one of the stronger teams in this. This is the Invitational for our NJ League. So if we can hold with St. Clair, we can hang with the best of them. And since we have a new player on the team, we have Genesis. We're going to hopefully see if we can run this game on St. Clair. Hopefully take the W for the first match of NJ.
That's right, and it looks like they sent me an invite, so we're gonna try to join up in here. And I actually don't. Oh, yep, here we are.
Oh, the
so
background.
Got a little bit of background check there going on. Go into Codcaster for a second, exit so that it gives us this back. Do we know who has what side? So they are on Cortec. So I believe we're good.
Yeah, we also have a triple header for tonight. We have one game for NJ starting with St. Clair. Then we'll have 2 more streams of CCL in the second stream. And then the third stream of the night, the final stream, will be also in CCL. I don't quite know who those matches will be played against, but we'll see how it is later for...
Yeah, for sure. So we'll probably, stop matches in between time and, restream because we've got different match times. We've got 6, 7:30, and 9, I think. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I think we'll be in really good shape as far as, all of our matches. We're going to give a competitive, push and go from there. But, yeah, this first match here in the NJCAAE, we've got St. Clair, as you said, and we are, getting ready to kick off. Genesis just chimed in and said that they're ready to go. So it looks like this match is going to kick off. This is a rematch of last semester's championship game in the playoffs, so that's great for sure to see. They were the only team we lost to in the regular season last time.
And it was a close matchup too.
It was a close matchup, and then in the playoffs, it was pretty much USC Sumter's all the way. So
yeah,
see how this hardpoint goes.
Yeah, we're going to start on Fortress for hardpoint for the first map, and let's make sure we have the right sides up with this. So we're going to be starting on the defense side. Actually, I don't know which side is the defense or which side is better for P2 hardpoint, but we'll start on, who's number 2? We'll start on jumps for this first rip. See if we can take control of the hardpoint early on. And if we do have favorable spawns, we're going to try and hold that moving to this.
Yeah, absolutely. So Fortress, first map. I'm not a huge fan of this map, but let's see what we can do with this hardpoint. Definitely don't like it on the others here. Genesis, quite a few people here on that first point, and St. Clair has got the advantage at the moment.
Pinch on here, which
the pinch does work. Unfortunately, still there to kind of refrag. But still capping the point. Getting it back up. doing what we
20
need to do.
seconds on here. Looks like we do have this one, so we're gonna try and hold this, but it looks like to me, this one's going to go even right here. We have 2 fire ants go down with jumps getting koala, and we did lose spawns. We lost 2 out on the rotation. We got jumps still here. I'm trying to get some picks as they try to work their way up. But he does go down.
Yeah, it's one of those things there that you just don't want to fire unless you know you're gonna put them down there because you give yourself away. And you know, St. Clair holding down. This is their pick, I believe. So they're looking pretty good on this map at the moment.
Whoop! Pops off for a little 2-piece right there. And
yeah, and unfortunately, we're still just kind of staggered together as a group. So this is a tough point to break because it's so big, wide open area. There's plenty of spots, but maybe St. Clair's going to start to rotate now. It does look like that. So, they're headed for the next point and chalk that 20 seconds or so. Reno's up here kind of by himself here. Got one more coming. He knows somebody's there. He does get that stun, but unfortunate. He took a little damage prior to.
Just trying to get to this. Jumps also gets killed. He's got one up on the far balcony. Jumps does fall to. Jens is trying to play point for his life while his team is trying to back him up right here.
Ooh, unfortunate there. Just couldn't get the right rotations that we needed, and still not able to quite get that top point there.
Yeah, looks like we're just like losing our gunfights. I don't know what's exactly going wrong. Just looks like we just can't get the kills that we need to get.
Yeah, at the moment that is what it's looking like. But, you know, I don't love this map, so I'm trying to put it there. And that was unfortunate there, going to, I think, throw a grenade and not realizing that KMC's, or not KMC, sorry, St. Clair's trophy system was right there. I think it actually killed him there.
Yeah, I think it did, and we are going to be down 3 points moving into P4 right here, which is inside the bottom art gallery.
Yeah, this is a tough one too. St. Clair's already set up, so they're doing a really good job on the rotations, and we just haven't really been able to put together a cap at a point yet. So we're gonna have to work together to break this. But once you break it, you kind of hold down. Does well. Reno, they're going all in. I'm not sure he really needed to jump across like that, but we might be able to get the point here. Unfortunate.
Can't
He was
quite
kind of still the last left.
Rare does get the kill. 20 seconds left from this point. 50 points for the fire ants. We start taking, but now it's time to rotate.
Yeah, it's time to rotate. Unfortunately, oh, they do still have one challenge, but so it's 2v2 at each point. I don't know where it's at. 5 seconds left. Jump's gonna get the rest of this, it looks like. And he left 2 points on the board. Probably could have stayed there, but we do have this next hill, but just kind of pinched there. Nobody's really set up for Overwatch. Again, I really don't think this is the best map for USC Sumter, but they need to get better at it because they're going to see.
Yeah, nice job getting the trophies cleared out right there. Just trying to hop point. Does die in the little nook right there.
But the one thing on this is they're getting points in testing here, and that was a big play right there to kind of make something happen.
Starting to chip into this a little slow, but St. Clair just trying to pull away yet as we're moving back towards P1 rotation right here.
Yeah,
for sure. Ready for it this time.
Hopefully we're, you know, setting up, getting where we need to be. It looks like we do have the better hand to get this next point. Let's just see if we can maintain and hold it. This could be a huge point for us.
We'll just hiding in the shadows, gets one. See if we can see Rare upstairs.
He does get stunned. Knows someone's over there at least. So here. Definitely getting the point time that we want. Jump sees one.
3 dead for
sees 2.
4 dead.
Out of way. That's a team clear. This is a great hill for USC Sumter right now. We could actually be right in the striking distance, almost even. we get the win. Jumps popping off right now.
Yeah, the Fires need a little bit of time to warm up. Now they're starting to heat up a little bit.
Yeah, hopefully they can. It looks like they're on the next point, getting ready to go as well. So they're going to lose about 12 seconds or so on this point, but definitely got themselves right back into it with only about 20 points away difference.
One's going to be on Whoop's left on the balcony. Don't know if he does the kill.
Get him.
A nice shot.
Shouldn't have, but he did.
Has 2 challenges.
Gets another chance. Oh, did not realize that person was even coming up behind him there, but USC Sumter still on the hill, at least causing distractions there. Jumps. Getting a kill there. USC Sumter still getting the kills that they need to maintain this point. Getting closer and closer to that St. Clair lead.
Yeah, we have 30 seconds and we've finally tied up the game. This is our first lead of the game so far. I might just jinx this right there.
Yeah, commentators curse for sure. But there's only 20 seconds left, so it's time to kind of get ready for the next hill. We need to get this high ground here. Ooh, Genesis.
COD timing in action right there.
It would have been nicer to hope, and I think looks like KMC Blaze calling in here.
That's by Reno. Also gets rare.
We need somebody to hop that point. We've got most of the team down. We need time. Don't know if anybody's on. We are on time. Whoop gets killed. Jumps, knows somebody's coming. It would have been nicer to see him maybe stay down for a second there and regain some of that health. Genesis battling it up at the top. He gets 2!
And that's
Big
all 4
play.
dead.
That's all 4 dead. USC Sumter going to be able to take more time on this, taking the lead back.
Yeah, nice job back within this game after these last 2 hills to battle back
They're
onto
definitely
this.
going to need to be able to rotate before St. Clair does. St. Clair decides to chalk this map. We need to be rotating to the next. We're already going. Reno's picking up the trash time.
He's on a
Let's see if we can
streak.
outweigh this. Unfortunate there for Genesis. That was a big play to have. And Jumps just kind of not sure what was going on there. Wanted to try to get the refrag, but it just didn't work out.
Yeah, it's going to be another tough hill to break. Struggle with this one. Not get any time on there. It's going to be a big hill for us.
Genesis turns on KMC there, gets a kill, gets 2.
Rare. 2v2 right here on hill.
Lots of trophies on that point.
You gotta clear those out.
Oh, Whoop gets the kill. Covering up, Jumps,
Stairs.
Oh, almost a TK there.
You don't want to see
Genesis
that.
is up top. Oh, battle for this hill.
This is a really
Definitely
scrappy hill right here.
Yeah, definitely going back and forth. You KMC, I keep saying that. St. Clair's picking up more of the time on that hill. Hopefully we're rotating for the next and can secure it. I think it was after this hill that we did the best on.
Yeah,
next time around. If Jumps can just wait here for them to leave hill, I think he's going to be in a good spot to get a kill.
Yeah, Genesis goes down 12 points. Gets KMC as well.
Just hop that time. Whoop needs to hop that time.
And Genesis tried to
He had him down.
Shot.
We had so many down. It would have been nice for maybe Whoop to change positions there just for a moment until they reset.
It's time going to waste for Fire Ants. Get someone on time, which Genesis does do right here.
Somebody's coming from backside. Hopefully Reno can pick that up. He does. USC Sumter's going to take the tie and now take the lead. I don't think they can win here.
They can win off the next point.
They can win off next point.
So can St. Clair.
But St. Clair's looking to take that point and cap it, and they might have a rotational advantage here.
Genesis gets
Genesis
2 though.
gets a 2 kill.
Massive.
This is huge. But USC Sumter's still slow to get there. Oh, Luke didn't get the kill. We really needed that.
Reno gets it though. Gets 2
Reno
as well.
gets it.
3
Getting
dead.
on time. Need to stack it up here. USC Sumter's taking the time.
10 seconds left for this hill. St. Clair's going to start filtering in. We need to hold the line right here.
Oh.
And Reno does die. I think we can retake this.
Oh.
We got Genesis. He can test this and get some more time. Probably shouldn't have chowed that in hindsight. 7 seconds
I
left for
think
the
it's
fire
okay as
ants.
long as we contest here. USC Sumter's going to be in a
Nice
good spot.
pre-fire. And it's just trades galore on the hill right here.
USC
And
Sumter takes the map 1 in a hugely contested hill there, and just to match all together. St. Clair played a heck of a game. USC Sumter was able to battle back and take the lead.
take a 50-point lead at the beginning. USC struggled on the opening 3 to 4 rotations, but they battled back on the second set of rotations and dominated after that. Just a little bit. I don't know if it was first game jitters or they just needed to warm up a little bit, but they played phenomenal that second half of that hard point.
Yeah, absolutely. Picked up all the steps that we needed to for sure, and just everybody was basically in the same kind of KD ratio. So we really just picked it up after that first, what was it, maybe P3, P4 inside.
P4 we
After
start
that,
to
we kind of
turn it
maxed
around
that
a little
out.
bit.
Yeah, for sure. So the lobby's gonna break here, and we're gonna wait for the hosting of the next map, because in this Call of Duty, you can't change the modes, as well as you have certain things that you see differently from hosting from map to map, and who gets to choose what and stuff. So USC Sumter looks like they're going to be hosting this next map, and we are going to have to change Codcaster at a moment, but
Yeah, I can't
so
swap
what
over.
we'll do is sometimes Codcaster breaks and you have to go in and then break it out. Now
Oh
it's
yeah.
flexible. So we just need to make sure we have the sides right, but also we're going to need to make sure we change our teams as well. So we're going to take a 2-second break for the casters here and reset. Thanks for joining us. USC Sumter leads 1-0 in this series, taking the hard point. See you in just a minute. All right, everybody's back here, and we're joined by Patty.
I'm finally here. And,
Finally made it.
He had to go run some errands, I think, or something,
yeah, I
but
was.
now he's back on the mic. So we got Coach Chris, we got Patty, we got Dylan
Hmm.
rocking this out. Dylan and Coach Chris, we like what we saw after the first map.
Yeah, I was watching on my phone while I was
Okay.
running errands.
While he was driving,
Yes, while I was
not
driving.
safe, but it happened. We'll talk about that later, I suppose. But USC Sumter is looking to go into the next map here, and it looks like Cortac's going to be, so we don't have to change the sides, and it looks like we're going right into this search and destroy.
On El Asilo, and this was our pick, right? Because I think we said
Believe
Fortress
so.
was theirs.
Yeah, I believe this was their pick, or our pick, but just to be sure here. So we saw a lot of this last night, actually, when I was broadcasting our CCL matches. Normally we like the A push here, but we did a lot of B pushes this last night as well. So I'm going to bet if we follow Genesis or jumps here, we go for an A push and a quick A push. Jumps tends to be our planter, and we kind of go from there, but I'm wrong. Look at that.
Yeah, we've opened up B a lot on the stream on Saturday. I noticed that we at least like to start. Just couldn't quite get the first kill, but he is tagged a little bit 50 HP right here.
All right, I'm finally set and ready. Here we go. All right.
Yeah, we're about.
Yeah, and they're USC 100 playing it slow. Don't have to rush. KMC's sitting way in the back. Is that KMC? Yeah, he's sitting way in the back. Hopefully we saw that. See a hit there, but we
Looks
could
like
not get the kill.
Jumps is gonna play in here.
I like it. He's a get the plant down. KMC's playing that really deep back. USC Sumter.
He's a sniper
whoop.
too.
Wall bang
Yeah.
whoop. It wasn't a wall bang, but he still.
Yeah.
Really risky play right there, but he does get the
USC
kill.
Sumter
And
at that moment was 3-3, but then it quickly went USC Sumter's way.
I missed all the action on my character swaps. I didn't think he was gonna push down here right to line of sight.
I mean, again, this is firing as bread and butter right here. S&D is our strongest game mode, and I mean, I think it showed right there.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Whoop. Whoop tends to you know, kind of ball out a little bit on S&D. Him and Genesis.
Yeah, so let's see what we do on this defense here. I expect one of the ARs to go this backside and kind of watch from tower side to see what they see coming from this direction. At the moment, you see some jumps battling it out at the A push.
Genesis is gonna get Koala down.
You see jumps on his padded flank right here.
I like it.
Does get it. He's gonna go top.
Gets one.
Another. Should just be ready for him. Or KMC.
That was
Hey, we
That was
got
a
the
quick round.
trades there. We played the trades. We got a good flank. We like it.
Yeah,
Take those.
that has been Jump's go-to strategy on S&D, especially for this map. Kind of wait out this first 30 seconds and try and do that flank. If Reno can clear out his radio tower side, he'll just go and just flank it. They have no idea what to expect with it. Great plays.
Yeah, it's hard once you get, you know, the 4 people with no respawns and, you know, get that dead silence going and run around in the back. You don't know exactly where they're coming from.
I'm curious to see if we go A here. Looks like we are.
I think it's going to be an A push. Probably a very aggressive one. Let's see.
He's already there. Claw's watching the middle.
Yeah, they know the trophy's down. Good grenade.
Oh,
And
look
he
at
gets
the
Koala
kill.
And
Well played. USC Sumter still up 3-2 here.
Justice is gonna get KMC at
3-1.
3v1, and
There's the kill
Reno
from
cleans
the
it up.
lurker on the outside. Watching out from the high ground.
A
Way to play it.
dominant S&D so far. We've just been locked in for this. Hot out Reno's got that side on watch. He's just gonna let the SMGs handle business in the building, and they are just pretty much take the sides in case they try to flank.
I mean, yeah, this is quite the showing right now. They waited to perform their best until I got here. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, everyone has 3 kills right
I don't
here.
know. We caster jinxed him a little bit ago, so you don't want to do that.
It's your first mistake.
It was me.
It was Dylan's
Oh,
mistake.
I'm not surprised. looks like St. Clair gonna go an all-out
An
B.
all-out B push here.
Sniper. Again.
Ooh, just couldn't finish off KMC there. He's very, very close, but they at least know where they're at. Oh,
He tags
missed him
KMC.
again.
Second time. I mean,
You got jumps on the deep flank. Gets one.
Gotta be careful not to mix
There's
in jumps with another flank.
Reno gets KMC on B,
And
so
the last one
Just
is
the
the
bomb guy down, so 3-1 here. They have to know he's there. They had so much intel of them running from that direction, so
Koala's in a really bad spot. Reno has
Yeah.
sightlines on.
I don't even think he can move to go to another location because they know he's there.
he's got the dead silence activated now.
Walks into Reno, they tag him. Maybe Genesis might be able to get the kill since he
Reno
knows
makes
it.
the call.
He did make it out.
He
does
somehow
make it out.
Yeah,
escapes.
he's
And
hauling.
He escapes. He's got
He's
20
hauling A.
seconds to get there.
Yeah, and everyone's gonna swap over to A for these final 20 seconds. Can't really go anywhere else.
And Genesis puts him down.
Ready.
Unfortunate there, you know, that we couldn't get him on those
Sooner.
first couple times. He's put that dead silence in. It made him faster, not just quiet. It seemed like.
I don't think the Farmers were ready for him just like bolt across like a rabbit running from like a wolf or you know.
He just turned
Or
his
a
jets
hunter.
on. He looked like Tyreek Hill out there.
Yeah.
Little cheetah.
But, you know, USC Sumter leading 4-0 here. We like to see this. And search and destroy still strong suit here.
Looks like we're gonna go back to A again. St. Clair looks like they ditched the sniper, which what they had ran on the first round.
Almost stacked.
They still might be sniping. For sure. I think KMC
strategy
is
to
holding
do.
that angle. don't think anybody's on point.
Yeah, but we gotta watch out for the link, which Reno does get.
We're gonna start the
We're
plant.
gonna put this bomb down.
Genesis
Genesis
ready for
got
it.
the Overwatch. Should have stuck it. Faith in their man. Get the kill.
Ooh,
It would have already been stuck at the moment.
there's
But
one left.
one left.
He sees the shots. Reno knows where he's at.
Genesis and Reno, 1v1 here. Or 2v1.
I got faith in them.
I was gonna say he needs to stick
Absolutely.
the plant, but he does get the plant off.
Does
So.
finally get the plant. Jump should have stuck it on that one. So we'll talk about that later. But
Oh,
very close.
missed a lot of his shots right there.
And then Reno gonna.
But 2v1 there tends to prevail, and it does. USC Sumter taking round 5. Let's see if we can get a clean sweep here.
5-0 lead. This one to up to 2-0 on the maps. One away from match point, which we are on match point actually. Right here for S&D. And we'll be flipping back to the defense right here.
Oh no, I want to bring the brooms down. I need the sweep right here.
Let's make sure we don't jinx it. Go ahead and knock on some wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might want to do that for sure.
All it takes is to get that momentum.
St.
to swing
Clair
back.
is a good team, so I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they took a round of search, but we're gonna try to close it out without letting them.
Boy, flip to
Off to a good start. Jump's getting a kill, but he does get traded out. Reno's giving us some intel. Everybody sees. He's trying to tell everybody what's going on. Ooh,
some nice aim right there.
tagging him,
Does clean him up.
leaving him for Genesis to finish off.
He does have Deddy activated, so they have
3v1 here, looking great for USC Sumter.
almost needs out his teammate.
Yeah, wasn't sure exactly what was happening there. Nading each other, but
Yeah, they do have bomb.
trying to give a little bit more intel. Genesis calling in the streak.
Inside right here. 30 seconds left in the round.
Yeah, and bomb is down. I don't know if they know that either, but
I think it's the first floor, yeah.
Yeah.
And
There's Genesis.
Genesis cleans it up to take the clean sweep. Get
Where
your
the
brooms
brooms
out.
Yep.
absolutely. So USC Sumter 6-0 on that search and destroy. Loving it.
Yeah, and I think last year in our round, I think we started off 2-0 in the regular season with St. Clair, but I think we got reverse swept, if I
Are
remember
you really
right.
trying to jinx it right now, Dylan?
I'm just saying what happened last time. It's not a.
I don't.
I'm just.
We did get reverse swept last semester. Well, you are right. Now thinking back to it, thanks for the PTSD. I appreciate
Well,
it.
we just gotta make sure that.
But
That doesn't happen
make sure
again.
that doesn't
Yeah.
happen again. We
They gotta
close it
stay
out
locked
this
in.
next round and go from there. So lobby's gonna break. There's gonna be a rehost. So apparently that means that. Well, I don't know. USC Sumter may be hosting because you can't change the game modes without breaking the lobby. It's
Right.
stupid. It's glitched out.
Mhm.
But so USC Sumter could still host. I'm not sure. So we'll see. We're still in our team's party here. So
No, St. Clair is host for
okay,
Mount
St.
Clair.
Clair is host.
And
for
we're
this.
back on Asilo or whatever it's called. I don't even.
Yeah, there was a lot I liked out of that S&D right there. Just
Absolutely.
great games by everyone. I think
Reno didn't die one time. Reno went 6-0.
he did.
Nice. Well, we're gonna see a CeeLo, the same map,
Yep.
back for
Control.
control. So we see it a lot. You know, those of you that don't know that are watching, control's kind of like search and destroy, but
Like-
you got to cap both hills, and you know your lives do matter because you got 30 lives apiece, and you got a certain amount of time you got to do to cap these things. So let's make sure our sides are correct. Don't go to Codcaster just
That's
yet.
right.
Just in case, we want to make sure we got the sides,
Oh, we
and the
might need
sides are different.
I think I broke it for us.
He did break it. Oh, we needed to be
Typical
in there
Dylan.
anyway. So we do need to change the signs, swap teams. Because USC Sumter looks like they're going to be Cortac this time. So now we can change to the Codcaster. And we are looking good and ready to start whenever they are. So,
Yeah, I don't really.
Looks like Whoop needs to change teams and Ray needs to change teams, but we might also be waiting on Siri to come back in because I think they were podcasting as well, so possibly streaming on their end. I'm not sure. So
Oh, I didn't even notice they had their own codcaster
they did
on
at
here.
least in the first game.
I didn't
The
notice
hard
it in the
point,
second game.
but
I think I'm just blind.
Nah, probably not.
Oh,
Yep,
there they are.
there's Siri.
Yeah, it looks like they have their own stream going on for St. Clair. And
I mean, but do they have 3 casters going right now? I don't think they do. I think ours might be a little better.
we got strength in numbers going on
Exactly.
right here.
Maybe so. Let's see. It sounds like the countdown is going. So USC Sumter versus St. Clair in control.
This is match
on
point.
CeeLo. Match point for USC Sumter for the series. If we can get this W.
Need another flawless game. Again, the boys knew I walked in the building, so they had to put on a show. So they need to finish the show and end this game in less than an hour. That'd be pretty cool.
I will say that Control is one of the ones that is very hard to go a flawless game on, as you said.
Yeah.
Control's a pretty tough mode, and we'll see here. The important part is going to be this high ground here that Reno's going straight to. Whoever controls that tower there tends to control this map, especially on the A side.
Jumps down early.
Jones goes down early. Walla gets the first blow. Misses two.
It's such a weird map for Control. It's just like, well, at least when I've played it for Control, it seems A is just
TK there by Rare.
A is so important.
Yeah, we're gonna be tied in lives right now.
So typically B does seem to be the easier one to cap, but it's not necessarily that easy when it's the last one.
Yeah, because I mean that's just when the other team is
Yeah,
awful.
exactly. But A is a tough one too. But Reno's doing a good job holding that high ground, so we want to get that on A. Even if they go all B, we still want Reno to just stay there. We need to not lose that tower.
It looks like they're gonna almost all go B
Yeah,
for this.
they're all stacking up here.
Oh,
my
wow.
Hip
gosh,
fire from Genesis.
That's disgusting, and jumps. We gotta look down, but right there, he didn't see.
Did they get the second?
They didn't get the second
They didn't
pick.
get
Not
that.
the second pick.
Nice
That's
retake.
big for USC Sumter. If they can clear that off, somebody should clear that. They really need to. They're gonna push up into the spawn here, try to get trapped in.
Yeah, Genesis
St. Clair's got 30 seconds, 25 seconds. I take
attacks
that back.
KMC. We're up 7 lives.
They're contesting A here.
Missing all the gunfights.
Yeah, I mean,
Down to 20 seconds here. We're missing some gunfights. They're going to try to stack up B one more time. Jumps knows he's got KMC there.
Good
Pre-fires
yeah.
and got
Just,
that kill.
heal up a little bit before he tries to reach out this.
8 seconds.
And that's okay. Got their focus. We're still keeping that high ground. As you can see, Reno's staying put, which is good. That's what we needed. Genesis doesn't get there. We might lose B here, but that's
We
okay.
gotta chalk this.
We have a
Still
7
got
life
the
advantage.
life advantage. Still looking good. Pick off a few more lives before they get over. That's just even more icing on the cake.
Oh,
Jumps! Almost getting the 2-piece. But just, this is what we talked about with jumps before. Just get that kill, back off, regain your health, and then get right back into the game. That's what he did there. Instead of trying to chase a kill. He should know that someone's up top here based on the intel, but it doesn't look like he's checking his backside. There he is again, firing
KMC.
before he knows he can get that full shot off.
Genesis just hiding in the corner like a rat right here.
Like a rat.
Ooh.
Just with a little
Turning on him.
6
Little
lives
flick.
left for St. Clair right
And
here.
20 seconds almost ticking on the clock.
Saw KMC.
Sees KMC.
And Genesis is the only one near the hill right here.
This is rotations are just nasty right now.
No more lives left.
He's a one-man army right now.
KMC solo, and we do see a team kill. Only 2 lives left for St. Clair. They got 10 seconds. They just gotta play point and wait for them to push it and just try and get the refrags for each other. And
Genesis, there's one. And there's two.
2. USC Sumter takes round 1, losing out 1 tick on A, I believe. full cap on B and 1 tick on A. So let's see if that comes back to be an advantage or a disadvantage later. We'll know after this attack by USC Sumter.
Yeah, Genesis put on a clinic right there. 12 and 4 for him right here. Everyone else doing their part as well. You know,
But I mean, yeah, Genesis just he seems to steal the show every time.
he is working towards a streak right now. I think he's 1 kill off from the Predator, or the, sorry, cruise missile. I'm used to calling it a Predator missile.
I do the same thing. He's going to try to make a play here. He's going to get seen early.
Just had to call it,
I jinxed it. That's my fault, guys. And
oh,
4 dead.
Team wipe. I would have maybe liked to see Genesis be a little more patient, maybe go through the building there, especially being so close to a streak. It's been nice to get that streak so we have
3
intel.
dead and
knock people
4
off
dead
later.
again. 4 team wipes.
Yeah, St. Clair's stacking it up right now.
They
They haven't even lost a life.
Nobody's died yet, but and then
Koala is just hiding in that corner. Maybe we need to try and move towards A because they're favoring this B spawn trap.
Jumps finally gets the first
Finally
kill.
gets the first kill on St. Clair, so let's see what we can do here. Whoop, not having a typical game you like to see from him. Let's see if we can bounce back maybe this round.
Yeah, looks like they got Koala out of their building for the spawn trap. They're still trying to push B. Does get one. There's one.
Got a cap on A happening. Well, maybe we can do a B push too.
Starting to rebound a little bit right here.
Able to get the first tick, and halfway to the second tick, let's see, St. Clair needs to make moves. Yeah, I mean they can't make the moves when Whoop is, sitting in the corner.
Yeah, we
Wait
got
for him.
Reno and Justice watching each other's corners.
Gets A. So if we get a tick or more, that's going to be really important.
Jumps. Maybe we can try and get a flank kill right here.
And I'd really like to see
Rare goes down.
one of our ARs take that deep back hill area if they can.
It's like Reno.
Rotate around, but let's see what happens here. Our ARs are making slow push. Jumps just patiently waiting. Like
Walks
to see
right.
that too.
And we're pulling the lives back a little bit.
The difference is only 5
Reno
now.
there. We do have.
We can.
We can
We
stack
got
this
2
up
down.
if we can get on there. Looks like Whoop's gonna jump in.
And they're
I'd
spawning out.
love to see an AR go deep back here. We do have jumps back there.
Max Rare can't get the kill.
Let's get it lit. We are almost to 2 ticks, which is huge. That's good for us. Genesis gets the kill on KMC, I believe. No, Rare.
Yeah, they do have a 4 life advantage, but we are starting to pull back. 40 seconds
40
left.
seconds left. Jumps could have stayed in that fight. He runs around, gets the kill. Well played there. We do have somebody deep. Genesis jumped right down in front of somebody. Not sure who it was. Rare there. We know that he's there. See him.
Gunfire. Probably should wait right here for his
Oof.
teammates to get spawned up.
Yeah, potentially that, and just get a little bit of help before you take that peek. But
17 seconds.
Still got a chance here to make a play, maybe.
We're getting picked a little bit early in these fights before we try and get a push.
Unfortunate there.
Not what you want to
Looks
see.
like we're gonna be possibly at the same standing as it was for the last round.
Let's get a kill. We have no lives. 1 life left will be Reno.
And
Cannot
it's
get
gonna
it.
be even there. Basically a tick on each. USC Sumter was really close to that second tick, but didn't get it. So unfortunate. B stuff when it's the last one. I still would have liked to see one of our ARs try to go deep there instead of jumps, kind of trying to get behind the building and making some plays there. I would have liked to see him, still being able to do that, but hot point, but also an AR just trying to get way back in the back there on the hill.
Losing lives really early into the round as well. Like being down
Absolutely.
8 lives. That was
Absolutely, that was huge.
Wiped twice. That's definitely not the way you want to start.
yeah.
Control.
That's my expert. Jumps up. They get 3 of them down right there.
Yeah, Jumps and Genesis playing off each other there, getting trades.
Jumps, great job playing his life right here.
Absolutely.
Whoop, did get the smoke right here. Can't
Need
quite.
to pop up on this heady here. He might have some good plays there.
And We're pretty much
Does
team
not.
wiped right here. Reno's still watching over A. We still can get a retake on B. Genesis left. 2 down right there. Genesis maybe can try and get one to try and get lives. A little more even right here. Hide right here. They're going to get B, so I guess I'll try and get them on the rotate. Does get the kill right there. Kind of little tool shed.
Plays live, yeah. Unfortunately, we did beat early, but I think we can still make it happen. That was a great grenade. I don't know
10
how
HP.
Luke lived through that, but he should not be peeking.
Playing with fire right here. And we're trying to work onto A with Reno. Watching
Still
over
got
him.
this high ground. This spot we want to keep.
Major power position. They need to push Reno off if they even want a chance of capping this right here.
Oh, jumps. Not sure if he was sitting there or what was going on, but kind of indecisive.
Even lives are here coming towards a minute left in the game, or in this round.
This is just turned right when KC was coming out. Does
Get
see
him,
him.
though. Must have heard you.
Rare there, though.
Ooh, guys, 2. Can't get either of them. So I'm trying to wait for it to
Can't
get back.
die here either. Let's see the death from Reno. We're gonna need it.
Oh, hiding behind the door right there. And Jess is going to try and...
Yes. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. Reno had to
That's
outlive so that he could stay there, keep his lives.
GMG though tagged, so is Genesis, and 3 are down for St. Clair.
Koala's alone. We'd like to see him push by himself. We can get a stagger here. Whoops, up to the high ground. That's where we need to have an AR there the whole time on this A-push.
Yeah, it looks like him and Whoop just kind of trade spots. Or Reno letting go, Whoop taking over sight lines towards A. SMG.
Relatively even on lives here. Reno gets the kill. This is looking good for USC Sumter. 25 seconds left. Genesis, a little pre-fire there. Whoop. Might get shot from the outside on the right side if he's not careful. He does get killed by USC.
And a good retake right there. Try and clear off the hill.
Absolutely.
7 seconds. I don't think they're going to have time to cap this.
And USC Sumter's going to try to push out to try to prevent anybody from getting over there. Doesn't look like St. Clair's going to have the time.
Trying to save lives. Probably the better idea for St. Clair. To take the 2-1 lead.
USC Sumter
Not
2-1 lead, but St. Clair does get a tick on A and cap B, so they're up on ticks right now. USC Sumter needs to at least get 1 tick, but we'd like to see 2 here or just a flat-out win.
Yeah, we got to clean up our respawn a little bit.
Yeah, so if USC Sumter loses this round, we want to see 1 point capped and 2 ticks so that they can get defense next round. But I'd be fine with just a double cap and we call it a day.
Just a win. We can go on to the next match.
We're going to try and get a push onto B right here. Jess is going to try and clear out building. Gets the kill. We're up 2 lives. Jess is going to kill another one. Gets KMC. And we have control of B point. Oh my.
And Reno gets 2 with a cruise missile.
Nobody's capping.
We have
point,
control
though.
of points.
We had so much time out there and we just did not get on point. That's kind of a mistake by USC Sumter. We're not getting there. But we do get progress on the point here. Still getting.
Sees one, has another one on the top heady.
He's gonna get shot at. He just needs to hold his
1
life here.
HP.
Just hold his life.
Sees
Just
him.
hold his life. Get the cap. Need somebody to jump on that point. We're so close to two ticks there. I'm not sure why we don't have anybody playing time when we could at certain points, but we'll see. I mean, they're playing. They've got this.
Reno's gonna try. I guess he's gonna have to hop time right here while his teammates are slid out across the map. I guess that's the play right here.
Just sit here for a moment, get some time. Ooh, jumps gets him off of Reno at the top, or they traded
we're close to capping.
Very close to capping. Rare's in the back. Oh, Genesis runs out of bullets, I believe. But USC Sumter caps B. So we saw a cap on A last time. We just need to get that high ground.
We are up 4 lives right here. Jump's gonna activate
Jumps
Fidetti.
has somebody above him, but he didn't look tower. He should have known to look tower. That definitely needs to be always looked at. That's high ground. Super advantage point there. You see Sumter trying to make their way around.
Wall is out of place right there. Just a free kill, ready for the taking. Clear out back.
Reno doesn't even get to fire there. Gets killed by King. Jump's gonna try to get the refrag. KMC's out and about.
30 seconds left. We're about even lives, up by 1 life. And Reno, I don't know if he's gonna try and clear out top radio.
We definitely need that top radio there.
GMG has the site locked down with his 2 trophy systems.
If USC Sumter can't get another tick on this, they're going to be in rough spot. Having to go into map 1 or the next map as offense again.
Come on, 8 seconds. Whoops,
Don't
the
think
only
they're
chance to
gonna get
hop
it.
point right here.
This is it. USC Sumter's gonna just try it here. It looks
And
like he
does
get
get it.
on.
Needs to hide, and
Not much he can do there.
tough loss right there. But it's not over yet. We still have round 3.
Yeah, but USC Sumter does have to go back on to offense, I believe. So that's not going to be good for them necessarily. Based on the 2 offenses that we've seen so far, it hasn't quite come together. But the biggest thing there was we lost that high ground. That one time when Jumps was below, he probably should have tried to sneak up there. Didn't look behind him, but obviously our ARs couldn't get them off up there either. But you don't necessarily have to get the person off. You just need to at least lay cover fire down so that they can't shoot from the top. So I bet we're going to try to get that A first because it is tough to get.
Yeah, looks like we're going to try and take early
High ground here.
really good play. Jumps gets Koala for first blood. Has Deddy popped. And one inside site. Once he saw. Genesis guest came. And we have 2 dead near point. We're gonna start hopping in.
I'm gonna say we do have high tower control, so that was good. That was the rotate that we just missed last time whenever we had the B and they chalked it and just went and got the setup. So barely missing there, but does get the fire on him. Reno goes down, wall up, but USC Sumter still in a decent spot. We can't lose this high ground.
A nice shot.
Almost lost it, but he's still there. But USC Sumter still stacked up on A, so very good offensive round so far. Let's see what we can do with B. Last time they wasted a lot of time on B to cap. Genesis just caught timing.
Jumps.
This is where I want to see somebody. This is where we need somebody to be. But he needs to go back even a little farther.
GMG does get the kill on
But
it.
like I said, Jumps needs to go back even farther there.
Looks like we have Whoop also trying to play this back tower as well.
Grenade.
While we have Reno trying to slay out towards B and try and get
Somebody
these
needs to
lives.
go ahead and pick that little tiny cap spot on B. Make a cap. Make a play.
You know what KMC is right here jumping into Edsel from somewhere. 2 are dead and
Somebody needs to get on point.
yeah, we need
But I don't know exactly what they're trying to do. That's what I like to see there.
I think they're trying to get some
Yeah, probably so, which is fine. But you would have liked to see a little bit of time capped.
Whoop sees him, goes for the knife, can't. I don't know
I'm
if that
not
was
sure I like that play. Don't know what was going on there.
I don't know if that was
But
Definitely don't want to do that in front of Coach Chris.
I mean, it is what it is. If it worked, it would have been amazing. But so
one on
we're
Reno's
screwed.
flank right here. Slipped through the USC Sumter defense.
And we don't have jumps in the back anymore, so USC Sumter really could use Whoop to push through here and get that very far back. That's what we really need, but it's gonna stay close to truck.
And
Genesis does call in Cruz here. Doesn't get anybody.
so we have one on hill. We're about to cap second tick. Jumpso just trying to buy some time for his teammates right here. KMC just hanging out.
Mantles by accident, I believe, and Good for jumps.
Does get rare.
Does get a
And we're
kill
about to get
there.
the
This
third
is
tick.
huge.
So
We need
close.
one more tick.
Contesting. Can't.
Gets it.
Oh!
I don't know who killed
Ah,
who, but we take it. USC Sumter takes the win there. Not sure who killed at the end. We're gonna see with this final kill cam. That was close. That was close.
Oh, it was Genesis.
Genesis right here.
Genesis gets that last kill on the contest. Ooh, caps it for the team. Well played.
Yeah, great job by them to do
Come
a
back. Yeah.
significantly better job on their attack, taking that early high ground to cap A, and start moving towards that little hill looking on B.
Yeah. Third time's the charm for offense there. Um, and yeah, USC Sumter takes the win. 3-0. We like to see it.
Yeah.
We like W's.
Yep, sweeping St. Clair.
Yeah,
One of
now
the
it was
stronger
close
teams.
matches though. Obviously, and
Well,
I expect to
except
see him
S&D.
again maybe in playoffs. Yeah, minus S&D. But the hard point and the control, that's something to talk about. St. Clair definitely came to play as well today, but USC Sumter did too. Absolutely.
They had a really strong hard point, but just couldn't quite close it out near the end, and then the control was theirs for the taking as well. But Fire Ants, that was a little cliche to say, but I guess they just wanted it more than them.
I mean, it's kind of reminded me of, the national championship from last semester, you know, 3-0 St. Clair. So,
That is true.
it's typical.
Yeah, it was a little bit closer this time though than the last time. To give St. Clair some credit there.
Yeah.
But we're gonna keep playing hard and go from there. Not sure if we're gonna get a interview
I haven't even-
or not
I didn't
with
think of that.
anybody.
I don't
But
know. We have 3 matches
we do have
tonight.
3 matches tonight. So we'll see. The next map's coming up at 7:30. So we are gonna take a little bit of a break um, and move forward from there. Just waiting to get confirmation on whether we have a interview, and if we don't,
Well, maybe we shouldn't do an interview. they might be really hype right now, and very excited.
That's well, I don't know if I heard something out there or not, but
doesn't look like we're getting any confirmation from Coach Clark down in the room, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap
Oh,
it up.
nope.
But
never mind.
We got jumps.
just to kind of talk about the match before we get on the interview here. USC Sumter does win their first match in NJ for the season. The regular season started today, so USC Sumter wins that against St. Clair. Basically a rematch from the championship match last semester, and USC Sumter takes it again in a 3-0 fashion. So we like to see that. We want to move forward and keep that momentum going for the rest of the season. And like I said, at 7:30 we do have our next match, so make sure you tune in for that after our break. And then we also have another match at 9 o'clock tonight. I think our next match is against Cumberland, I believe, but we'll talk about that when we get to the next opening of the stream. But without further ado, we do have an interview here with Jumps.
Welcome to the booth.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
How's it going?
Doing pretty fucking good.
Hey, easy on the language. Take it down a notch. At least we have the indicator on that it is for mature audiences.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
but we didn't
I
expect
gotcha.
that to come out with the
I'm just
with the
I'm hyped
language.
right
We
now.
thought it was
Hyped.
High, I guess, right?
we
I-
thought it was gonna be just the content on there from the running and gunning, but we let that one slide. No, hopefully parents hit the mute button for a second.
Gotcha,
But
gotcha.
anyways, so you're doing good. How do you feel about that match?
Honestly, we just went in there with a lot of hype and just knew we were gonna win. Knew we were the better team. So
Yeah,
it just
definitely. I
proved-
mean,
just proved it.
I
Once
think I think you guys did prove it.
For sure, 100%. So that hardpoint match, you guys got a really early deficit. I don't know if you guys were just locked in or whatever. What adjustments did you guys have to make as the match continued to take that win?
after we didn't really hold that much time on P3, I said, hey boys, let's lock in, dude. We're better than these guys. We can definitely beat these guys. And then once I said that, we started playing our game.
Yeah, I could see as soon as that like halfway point towards P4 started going, I saw you guys were like you were hitting your shots. You were playing way better.
Yeah.
And also, this is St. Clair. This is your third time playing them. We know you played them twice last year, won the championship, lost the first match. Would you say, how would you say this win ranks against them? This is pretty high.
I think pretty high. I mean, with this rank, we confirmed the number 1 seed. So,
Hmm.
and St. Clair was undefeated last semester. So now we're gonna be undefeated in this semester and going back to back.
Hopefully so. Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely the goal. So, but remember, St. Clair beat us in the regular season last year. That was the only loss. And then we beat them in the playoffs. So, let's hope that we don't allow that to happen to
It
us.
ain't gonna happen.
But I appreciate that and definitely want to see that happen too. Um, what was your favorite part of the match?
Honestly, how about that control? 31.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he put in a little bit of work. There was a few times I was kind of scratching my head on a couple plays. You can go back and watch the screen and just listen to me say, "Jumps, what are you doing?" But for the most part, you did do some of the things we talked about, slowing down after a kill, playing your life. You did a good job playing your life in a lot of ways as well. So, yeah, well played on that. So, you enjoyed it the most?
Heck yeah.
Yeah?
Bring the hype into CCL.
There you go. Yeah, that's right. We got CCL next. So, anything you want to say about the team or the match? Or
Overall, I love my teammates. If it was, without them, I don't know where I would be. So,
I got you.
I
Yeah,
That
love them all to death.
camaraderie.
I definitely understand that for sure. So,
I'm glad to be teaming with them.
absolutely, and we're glad that you're all here for sure. So, Dylan, you got anything else for the interview?
That's all I got. I don't know if Patrick had anything. You got one? Okay.
Patrick's gonna change over the mic here and ask a
Yeah,
question.
so I was gonna ask Jumps. You finally get to play against St. Clair, but this time you have Genesis on your team. I was gonna ask, how's that like now?
To be honest, I'm playing with Genesis. It brings more to the team and just more hype to the team. But Shark did the same thing.
Oh
Shark,
yeah.
their hype is all there, and I mean honestly, they're probably both the same player to me. To be honest, it doesn't really. There's no better person. I'll be honest.
I mean, hey, that's the response I like to hear. We love Shark too.
Yeah,
Absolutely, and Shark's still big part of the program, big part of the roster.
no,
Um,
definitely.
and but we got Genesis, here this semester. Let him shine a little bit and see how it goes. So, well, we're gonna let you go get a little bit of time with your team, and before your next match, get ready to play. I'm not sure who you have, but we got D2 coming up for CCL. Big qualify last night, so
Hell yeah,
uh, we'll see how it goes from there.
big
Thanks for
things
joining
coming.
us. Big things.
Yep. Good game.
All right, and
Patty left.
Patty's putting the mic back up. Jumps leaving the room, and again, USC Sumter wins 3-0 against St. Clair, and opens up the season with that big W. So, uh, as I keep saying, we like to see it. I want to keep that momentum,
Yes,
right? The
sir.
big mo.
Patent pending.
I need a shirt that says momentum on it. Just
That's right. I'll let you guys close us out.
we'll. I mean, we don't have to do an official closing because we'll be back at 7:30. But until then, I mean, grab some popcorn. I mean, get ready. We got 2 more matches tonight, so we'll see y'all at 7:30.
That's right. So, out from the anthill, Coach Chris.
This is Dylan.
This is Patty.
See you later.